Coming up next, we will take a look at our school's new Tardy System, along with the track season, the STAAR Test, and the library's new ebooks. Good morning, Bobcats, and welcome to CISD TV News. I'm Shelby Jobson.
And I'm Sam Bruton. CHS has had spring fever implementing a new tardy policy. Jacob Green reports.
Recently, there's been a change in the tardy system. If you're not in the classroom when the bell rings, you're late. Ms. Walker further explains what's new.
Yes, we saw a definite need for an updated tardy system. In the past, we had the teachers keep track of tardies. That's just adding one more thing for them to do when they already have so much to do, especially at this time when all this testing is going on. There's so many things that teachers have to do. We thought, for one, we could alleviate, we could at least take one step off of them, which would make them happy. Also, there were so many kids in the halls after the bells rang. I mean, it was ridiculous how many kids were in the hall, and it's like they would stand around and socialize until the bell rang, and then they went to class.
There have been several changes to the new tardy system. Teachers will no longer handle the discipline for the tardies and will have bigger consequences. Some students say how this has affected them.
It really hasn't affected me because I always get to class on time.
It's made it a lot more challenging to get to school on time and not get in trouble for it. Getting to class 4 minutes whenever you're like all the way over there and have to come over here.
I don't think the new tardy system is very good because our school is so big and 4 minutes isn't really enough time to get back and forth. I've already been written up like 4 times for this, so it's definitely not a good idea.
Each student will be given the following penalties. 1 tardy is a warning, 2 to 4 tardies, 30-minute detention, 5 to 7 tardies is an ECO, 8 through 9 tardies, Saturday school, and once a student gets 10, they receive a CDC plus truancy court. Coach Jones describes how tardies have improved in his classroom since the change.
Yeah, I have. I think it's changed things quite a bit in my classes that I've seen. I think when you hold students accountable, if they know they're supposed to do something, have to do something, they'll do it. And since they've kind of inserted this program, I think it's definitely been a help.
Make sure to get to class on time or prepare to face the consequences. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact our assistant principals, Karen Walker or David Wilson. This has been Jacob Green with CISD TV News.
Thanks, Jacob. Attention students, if you would like to contribute a Football Friday theme for next year, tweet your idea at Bobcat Beat. Also, if you're going to be in athletics next year, you need to take a physical. The first opportunity is May 4th.
The sophomores and freshmen have been STAAR testing. With all the rumors of the test being more difficult than TAC, Sam Bruton asked the students how they felt about the new test.
Last year, the state changed the TAC test to the STAAR test. It is supposedly more rigorous, and with the school year coming to a close, freshmen and sophomores have started STAAR testing. Many students have new viewpoints about the test.
The STAAR test was very easy.
I honestly don't see much of a difference between the STAAR test and the TAC test. They're both really easy.
I thought the STAAR test was easier than the TAC test, actually.
English teacher Mrs. Orr felt her students were prepared for the STAAR test.
I was not very nervous for my kids. If anything, I was nervous that they would make themselves more anxious about it. I know that they have the skills, I know they're intelligent enough, and they've worked really hard this year, so it was more about convincing them that they had the ability.
As more STAAR tests are taken, we look forward to seeing the results of the tests.
If you're a senior, make sure to give your baby picture and current picture to Miranda West by April 30th for the senior slideshow.
This spring's track season has been quite a success. The Bobcats recently ran at the area meet and several people qualified. Correspondent Andrew Reed saw who stayed strong at the finish line.
With the state track meet quickly approaching, expectations are high for all athletes participating.
Everything's going good. We're working hard in practice, dropping our times down quite a bit, so we'll see if we can make it to the state meet.
It's going good. We train hard to get better each week, for the bigger and better competition that we have coming up.
So far, it's going really well. We're really pleased with the effort the boys are putting forth. They're working really hard in their workouts, and we're just excited for the opportunities that are coming up. I expect them to continue to work and be dedicated to what we're trying to accomplish.
Last year, the boys' mile relay team won state and held the national record for several weeks. Only time will tell if they can repeat these accomplishments this year.
We're hoping we can drop each person's split down a little bit on the mile relay and hopefully get down to the #1 team in the nation again and maybe try to break the state record again this year.
Well, each week we expect our time to drop a little bit more. So I guess to keep training hard and achieve our goal, win state.
Be sure to come down to Austin to support your track teams. They sprint for gold. This has been Andrew Reed with CISD TV News.
Thanks, Andrew. If you're taking a dual credit class through Collin College next year, you need to register at applytexas.org.
CHS Library has a new system of ebooks available online. Matt Lee checked out the news story.
Recently, the CHS Library has gotten a new way for students to enjoy reading. You now have the option to go online and download ebooks instead of just checking out hard copies from the library.
I think ebooks are probably better just because it's easier for you to take them with you. You can just have them on your phone so you don't have to carry a book with you all the time.
To download an ebook, see Mrs. Long in the library to set up an account with a login and password.
I feel like you can take them anywhere, and I feel like they're portable, and you can take them, let's say, for a car ride, and you can read them whenever you need to if you're not at school.
On the website, you can search for titles and authors to help easily find a book in the huge selection, or simply just browse through the vast amount of ebooks that are available to any student.
We're real excited about the ebooks at Salina High School. Students can download books to their iPads, iPhones, any laptops, and so we're real excited. Students don't have to be at school to check out a book, so please come to the library and ask me about any information about the ebooks.
So get on down to the library and set up an account with Mrs. Long so you can enjoy the new way of reading your favorite books. This has been Matt Lee with CISD TV News.
Thanks, Matt. That's all the time we have for today, Bobcats. For everyone at CISD TV News, I'm Sam Bruton.
And I'm Shelby Jobson. Have a great day, CHS. Hey, man.
Take off my hands, that's impossible.
Is the PNP going to be on this side?
Because you were dancing on the back.